Good morning, stay right where you are as we're serving up 90 minutes of fantastic food. I'm Matt Tebbert and this is Saturday Kitchen Live. I've got the privilege of cooking live with two great chefs today. First, he's the genius behind the hobs at the award-winning restaurant Theo Randall at the Intercontinental. No prizes for guessing his name, it is of course Theo Randall. And with him, one of the founding fathers of TV cookery. His name is inscribed on the bottom of practically every wok in every kitchen in Britain. It's the legendary Ken Hom. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
How are you?
Very well.
Good, good. It's nice to see we all dressed in very sombre colours. So Theo, what are you cooking today?
I'm cooking a marinated rump of lamb, which with garlic
Beautiful.
and rosemary and lemon juice marinade, and then we're serving it with roasted onion squash, with English spinach and salsa verde.
English spinach.
This time of year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good in-season plate, that. Beautiful. Look forward to that one. And what about you, Ken? What are you doing?
I'm doing a classic steamed sole, lemon sole, and I'm pairing that with a really spicy braised tofu.
Tofu? Really?
You've
got to convince me of tofu. I'm not the biggest advocate of tofu, but it's a very quick, healthy-looking dish.
Absolutely.
Yeah, gorgeous. Look forward to that. So there you go, two brilliant recipes to look forward to, and we have our usual great selection of films from the BBC archive as well. And today we've got helpings from Rick Stein, The Great British Menu, and Antonio Carluccio. Now, our special guest today is set to burst back into Albert Square on Monday night in her role as EastEnders Tanya Browning. Please welcome to the show, Jo Joyner. Jo, good to have you here.
Matt. Thanks for having me.
How are you doing? Absolute pleasure, absolute pleasure. So, EastEnders, we'll come on to that in a bit. That's very exciting. Don't talk about that now. You're a big foodie.
I'm a big foodie.
Yeah,
all
good.
food.
Comes to
Every
the
bit
right.
of it. It was hard to find my hell, actually, when we were asked. Yeah.
Okay, it's a bit of an odd one. I have to
Is
say.
it?
Yeah, we'll
Do
go
you
into that
think?
in just a minute. But okay, so this is a food show. So we'll be eating lots. So you're here to face your food heaven or your food hell, and I'll be cooking Jo's food heaven or food hell a little later on. It's either going to be something based on your tip-top ingredient, your food heaven, or your nightmare ingredient, food hell. It's our studio guests, and some of our viewers will decide a little later on. So what is your idea of heaven?
My idea of heaven,
In food way.
apart from all food, is beef.
Right.
I'm a big
Just
carnivore.
beef?
Just beef.
Okay.
Cheese, strong cheese.
Okay.
Oh, just food.
Yeah?
Seriously, Yorkshire pudding, Sunday roast,
Right.
all that.
Okay,
Good,
okay.
hearty food.
All right, okay.
Sorry, Ken. Don't get me wrong, I like a spice. But yeah.
But proper beef.
yeah.
Okay, and what about hell?
Hell, for me, is cream. And, yeah, cream and milk.
Right,
I don't know
okay.
why. It's the only thing I've never liked since
So
childhood.
dairy, but not cheese. You like cheese?
I think that's why I like cheese so much. I
tried-
probably was calcium deficient and craved it or
I've
something.
tried unpasteurised milk recently. It's beautiful. You should try it.
Whole milk?
Beautiful, yeah.
Yeah.
Gorgeous stuff.
I've just started getting it because my twins are
Yeah.
about 9 months, and so when
Yeah.
I cook for them, I'll use it.
Get back into milk.
No,
That's what I say.
no.
So it's either beef or milk for Jo. So for her food heaven, I'm going to use a great cut of beef. It's cotte de boeuf, and it's really big. I'll season and sear the steak in a fiercely hot pan. Top it with a blue cheese butter and serve it with sautéed wild mushrooms, potatoes, and some lovely, lovely pan juices. That looks fantastic. I'm not going to push
That
anyone
is heaven.
into one way
That
or the
is
other, but
heaven.
that's an amazing dish. Or Jo could be facing her food hell, which is milk, a great British dessert. I've got for her a rice pudding. The milk is going to be mixed with cream, infused with vanilla, and then added to the rice. It's topped with butter and sugar, and then gently baked, and it's served with a spicy homemade plum compote.
See,
But
rice
you don't
bores
like
me
rice,
as well.
and
Rice
you
bores
don't
me.
like
What's the
the
point?
old star anise I'm going to be putting there.
No, no, I don't.
Yeah, so
I don't like any of that.
so if you don't like Jo, you know which way to go. But you'll have to wait till the end of the show to find out which one she gets. So let's meet our other Chef's Table guests, as usual, two Saturday Kitchen viewers. Now, Flo, you wrote in, didn't you?
Yes, I
Who
did.
have you brought with you?
My boyfriend Ollie.
Ollie. Did he want to come? You
Um,
happy with this, Ollie?
Absolutely,
Yeah,
yeah.
good. You're all right being up at this time in the morning?
Completely fine with it,
Excellent. Now, Flo, your father's Japanese, isn't
yes, he is. Yeah.
he? Okay, and what sort of interesting food have you eaten?
Just I grew up in Japan, so he cooked us a lot for us a lot, and
Yeah.
just remember when I was a kid, he used to cook eel quite a lot, and I was not a huge fan of
Love
that.
eel.
So
No?
I used to hide that in my napkin and.
Really?
Put
And you
it
guys
under
are
the
going
table.
travelling in November?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah? How long for?
Initially for 8 months, then we're coming back for
Wow.
a wedding,
Oh.
and then we're not
Yeah.
our wedding, but we're coming back for a wedding, and then going back out.
Very
again.
nice, very
Yeah.
nice. All right, for Sam, well, we'll talk to you a little bit later on. You're here also going to help out and decide what Jo's going to get later. If you've got any questions, just fire them away. mainly to these boys because I'm too busy. Okay, there you go. And if you'd like the chance to ask a question on the show, then you can call this number 08716 41 41 41. That's 08716 41 41 41. Calls cost 10 pence a minute from a BT landline. Mobiles and other networks may vary, and a few of you will be able to put questions to us live a little later on. And if you do get on the show, we'll be asking you whether Joe should be facing food heaven or food hell. So start thinking. Right, cooking first is a man who cooks some of the best food, I think, and a lot of people think, outside of Rome, in his award-winning London restaurant. It's great. Theo Renner. Theo, good to see you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming along. Right, big rump.
Okay, rump of lamb. It's one of those cuts that's not used that often.
Yeah.
You know, it's a reasonably
I
priced
use
cut.
it a lot.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure you do. You know.
But it's delicious.
So
and it's a little bit cheaper.
It's quite reasonable price. Yeah, it's a good price for it. And we're going to make a.
You're not going to marinate. Chinese. What do you like? Like those are.
Okay. The heat.
On the website.
And, sort of these kind of things.
Okay, let's.
Roasted onion squash and spinach. Your beautiful salsa verde.
Thank you.
Okay, and then pop a bit of that on top. And that is a really, really simple, clean dish. And that is my marinated rump of lamb with roasted onion squash and spinach.
Beautiful. Right. Okay, let's take it across.
This is our heaven.
Right, there you go. Some meat for you.
I'm in heaven.
Yeah?
I am.
Good. How do you have your meat? Rare?
Like this.
Good.
Yeah, just
That's
like
just
this.
as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, tuck in.
However
Tuck
I
in.
can get it.
So do you is this on your menu at the moment?
Well, it's actually on our set menu at the moment, yeah.
Right.
I love sort of these kind of things. It's so simple to cook, and you know, I like to kind of do the sort of really simple things on the set menu.
Have you still got that enormous veal chop on your menu?
We still have the veal chop on the menu, yeah. I can't take that off, and
No,
people
you can't.
travel
It's
to come to have that one, yeah.
If you ever go to his restaurant, you have the veal chop. Delicious. What do you make of the lamb? Good?
Just fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Gorgeous.
Tender?
And really fresh.
What about the salsa verde? I did that.
Yeah, it was. Very fresh. Tender, perfect. Oh,
Yeah.
heaven.
What else could you use salsa verde with? Would it go well with
Salsa
fish?
verde is really good with fish. I mean, salsa verde is delicious with sea bass. I mean,
I think you did a salad once that had a little bit of that in it,
Yeah.
anchovies and capers.
yeah,
And,
yeah.
I want to make that.
yeah,
Like Pinterest,
I've
yeah.
nicked it off you, and I do it all the time
Oh, really?
now.
There you go.
That's so
That's what
honest,
we're
isn't it?
here for, sharing
Okay.
sharing recipes. Oh yeah. Well, as usual, we need some wine to go with this, so we sent our wine expert Tim Atkins to Cambridge this week. So, what did he choose to go with Theo's tasty lamb?
And that sort of
Yeah. That's delicious.
very nice.
Spicy, isn't it?
Spicy, and you know, I think that goes
Big.
really nicely with lamb because you've got that sort of strong rosemary and that sort of,
Yeah.
you know, this sort of vinegary.
14.5% that.
14.5%.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's easy going. Okay, I'll show you.
All right.
What's your take on New World wines in your restaurant?
I love New World wines. Really? I mean, I love the fact, I love this, you know, the screw cap, the Stelvin cap, because it, you know, keeps the wine
Stelvin
fresh.
cap.
Stelvin, yeah, and you don't get corked wine.
Yeah.
But I think it's brilliant. I mean, I love New Zealand Pinot
yeah.
Noirs, and I love this kind of style of wine. So, yeah,
Do you like
big
that, Joe?
I do. It's
drink a lot of wine?
Christmassy. I do. Could you tell? Look, you said it then as if you. It wasn't really a question, was it? It was a statement. You do, don't you? Yeah, I do. That's right up my street.
Yeah.
It's, I love it when a red wine makes you think of Christmas because it's kind of.
All that,
a bit rich
that's
and
the
spicy.
spices and the
Yeah.
absolutely. Ken, do
It
you-
goes perfect with the salsa verde. I mean,
Yeah.
it's very good.
Good. What about you guys?
Really nice.
All good?
Yeah, that's really nice.
All good here. There you go. Now you could be joining us here at the chef's table. Oh yes, sometime in the series. All you have to do is to write to us with your name, address, and most importantly, a daytime phone number. Our address is Saturday Kitchen, PO Box 31888 SE114XS. So get writing and don't forget to put a stamp on your envelopes, please. Now, a little later on, Ken will be showing us a great fish recipe. Remind us what it is, Ken.
It's a steamed fish, which my mum used to make all the time.
Oh yeah.
And I accompany that with a braised Sichuan tofu, bean curd.
Okay. Okay. Tofu.
We'll see.
But first, let's catch up with Rick Stein as he hunts down some more of his food heroes. And today, he's in a secret location just outside of Galloway looking for crayfish.